Welcome back, universe, to Off the Rails podcast, episode 13 of our fourth season, our first ever 13th episode of
yes!
the season.
Yeah, you did it! So proud.
Coming to you live from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studios here in almost 60-degree Grafton, Wisconsin. And if you're looking to buy a house, sell a house, interested in a career in buying and selling houses, email Roy at cbhsr.com or give them a call 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And this week we're gonna have some fun today. I'm already pumped up. Woo! All right, let's introduce. This man is going places, and we all wish he would just stay there. William Krolowitz.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, never give this chick money or she'll grab you with her bony fingers and drag you across the river Styx. Molly! He's a writer, a comedian. He made me look up the word philanthropist, and he's manly enough to spell Bryan with a Y. Bryan Valencia. And,
I'll take it.
I'm fucking here too, I guess.
Give it up for Tom.
I'm fucking, yeah, it sucks being the introducer. Nobody introduces me.
Molly, why don't you introduce your man?
No, I don't feel like it.
She said no. Together they're known as Tamale.
Hot tamale, yeah. All right, share this episode, everyone. Yeah, we're doing topical comedy during World War III. This is great. Hey, make sure you share it. So, you guys ready for some bad jokes?
Yep, let's do it.
I got a couple bad jokes this week.
Just a couple.
He bought a harmonica so he could do that one note before the show.
I don't even know what note it is. There's numbers and shit on here.
We're a musical act. It's almost like he's trying to, they get ready to sing and they try to hit that right note to get into. All right, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
All right. Ukraine is asking foreigners to join the army and support their cause. So as a German, I want to get this down on paper here. You want us to build up a huge army, march across Poland, and fight the Russians. You guys get pretty mad last time we did that.
You lost.
Consent.
That's all right. I'm start up the German war machine.
Oh,
again.
my goodness.
My only question is, what took you so long for asking?
Maybe because of the last time. You got a little out of hand.
The last couple of times. Well, now you want it. Okay.
You can't have a world war without Germany. Come on. They started both of the earlier ones.
Okay, you're a trendsetter.
It ripped off. The Chinese rover U-22 spotted a pair of glassy balls on the moon.
What?
I wonder who Ralph Cramden kicked.
To the moon, Alice. The young people won't get that. Brian, did you get that?
Hell no.
The honeymooners, where the tagline was a threat of domestic violence.
Yeah. To the moon. That's back when that was funny.
So you found a set of balls on the moon? Must have been Ralph. He's next to a bunch of chicks. I
don't think he ever really threatened a man. He wouldn't do that. He just threatened his wife.
All right.
It's a real
Does
coward.
that make it better? Does that make it better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the funny tagline of the honeymooners. Because they're in so love. We named the tune just a constant honeymoon of
and
threats
why
of
are they
violence.
glass balls?
It
just doesn't.
Yeah.
They just are, William.
They just are. They're glassy.
Glassy balls. That's what
they
you
freeze
said.
when you get in
So you
space,
sure
right
you-
out of the atmosphere.
didn't say
It's like absolute
classy balls.
Balls are never classy.
Oh, mine are. Depends how you trim them.
I was thinking about balls the other day.
Will's
right.
got a pompadour. It's like a pompadour ball set.
That's right. That's right.
No one ever taught you how to itch your balls, but everybody knows you just kind of grab the skin and twist it around a little bit.
Really? Is that how you do it?
That's how I do it.
No, that's not how I do it.
How do you itch your balls?
And that's privileged information. That's for my OnlyFans.
Whatever. You're gonna try it tonight and be like, why didn't I figure this out like every other dude?
I'm more ashamed that I'm going to be subscribing to his OnlyFans just to figure out.
How he scratches his balls.
I'll
And when they're
text you.
done, you gotta
Yeah,
keep
I'll
that
text you.
fingernails. My favorite Christmas movie, The Shining, is being turned into an opera.
What?
That's exactly what people want to watch after COVID. A family quarantine and Jack Nicholson holding his shit together better than you did.
Oh, I held my shit together pretty good. Brian, did you hold your shit together pretty good during COVID?
That movie
I
was
think I did all right. Yeah.
3 months. We had 2 years. That guy had 3 months, and he's axing the family.
Yeah, he didn't hold it together that good.
No.
I mean, yeah, I waited a couple of months before I asked my family, but
Molly, you got my clip?
Yeah.
All right. Sam Elliott calls Oscar favorite The Power of the Dog a piece of shit. It's true because I saw Shooter McGavin eating the film for breakfast.
You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
It really wasn't on cue. She had a little hesitation.
That's why we got
there.
editing, man.
I know. Why didn't she edit it to where he
Why
started
didn't
talking
she edit real life while it's happening?
in response to what you were saying?
Hey.
When you should have boom and it just should have come. But
That's all right.
again, Brian, do you know any good producers, man? Because like we need a specialist to replace this gal because she doesn't seem to be cutting it.
yeah, I thought you guys did a cute job. I thought it was.
All right, my comedy is cute. That's what I was shooting for.
It was
I love that
adorable.
the guests will never pile on Molly. They'll always kind of, hey, take it easy. We love Molly, but we do threaten.
After the Saki to the moon comment, I felt like I couldn't.
Right. He enjoyed that a little too much, huh? I don't know. I think my money would be on Molly in a fight.
Oh, come on.
No.
Yeah, her balls are way classier.
Molly's got classic balls.
All right, Lori Lightfoot is speaking of chicks with balls. Lori Lightfoot is begging that she has the biggest dick in Chicago while talking to Italian lawyers that wanted to keep a Columbus statue. A statue of the white guy in Chicago? Well, he must be lost again.
Oh, God. Listen, if she probably does have the biggest dick in
She
Chicago.
told
It's called a dildo. she wear it in her pants. Oh, I can't stand her. Sorry.
I lived in Chicago for about 7 years.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure the people on the train that you don't want to talk to have bigger dicks. Well, they'll show you their bigger dicks. Red line, blue line, brown line. The brown line's the
What
underwear.
line had the biggest dicks?
Oh, fuck.
The brown line, of course.
No, Second City.
Second City. Ha ha! Yes. I've been there. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, we got a follow-up story, a follow-up joke from last week's joke.
Uh-oh.
So if you didn't hear last week's joke, just
Can you just
turn it off.
retell last
Nope.
week's joke with the follow-up?
We don't even need it. It's just a follow-up.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm saying this right now on a live show. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Oh, God.
Sean Penn quickly gave up his documentary in Ukraine and walked to the Polish border. Guten Morgen, Herr Penn. Welcome to Germany. You wanted us to do this. I got it written down right here. We're not just marching through and not taking.
Look how happy you are.
But
You
I've got
didn't
something
join
for
the
this.
German
He
army?
started his joke down here and he ended up here.
You like the uniforms, don't you?
Oh,
Tied
Will.
his shoes with the little Nazis.
Right.
Molly,
Yes.
hit the show. That was the last joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's always great when your closer is. That was my closer. Goodbye.
Yeah, so
At least you didn't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Okay, the end. The end of comedy. Welcome.
Comedy as we know it.
Well, welcome back, Universe Off the Rails podcast. We are here with Bryan Valencia. We're going to learn a lot about him. But Molly, what do we like to do first?
The hot seat?
Woo! Woo! How you like that production, Brian? That's pretty professional.
That's
Man.
phenomenal. Secretly, I hope that it was you, Will, singing.
Yeah, me too.
No, he only sings Meatloaf. He's been on a Meatloaf kick lately.
Oh, that guy. That guy. I hate to say I'm glad somebody's dead.
Oh
I'm
no.
not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but I showed him the old clip from The Apprentice where he went off on poor Gary Busey. Did you ever see that?
Yeah,
I think I could
remember
last
that.
3
It's
minutes
like,
with Gary Busey
what-
before I turned into Meatloaf.
Gary
going on.
Busey kept his cool. He never took his paints. He kept his cool. He goes, I don't have your paints. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm the last person. I'm like, Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself, man. No wonder you're fucking dead. You behaving like that. It's terrible. It's like, fuck. That energy was awful.
Tell us how you really feel.
And Gary's just calm. And
Yeah, but when he put that
then, like-
passion into a love song, that's the only way.
but this is the thing. And then and somebody comes to the John Rich, the country music singer guy, goes, here's your paints. They were under the table, under the
He would do
corner."
anything for love,
And
but he
he's
won't
still
steal your paint.
fucking angry. He's still angry. And Gary Busey goes over and he goes, get away from me. Get away from me. Like, dude, you were wrong 100%. Can't you stop
Meatloaf.
and fucking take it down a
See, I
notch
told you, he's
and
been all-
apologize and say, I'm sorry, Gary, I was wrong.
This
But-
is a voicemail. He's not even doing it. He
I'm
leaves this on my
looking.
phone.
I mean, it was so,
What kind of thing can we use to
awful.
rile up William?
I mean, like, you don't talk to people like that, man. It's just a horrible way to be. So I'm
You
not
know
going to
how you-
say I'm glad he's dead, but
This is Will's eulogy for Meatloaf right now. This is him at the...
and I love meatloaf, the food. And it almost makes me like, I don't think I could eat meatloaf anymore. Just, because I can't support that kind of behavior, man. I think because when I was a kid growing up, I had a lot of people in the house that acted like that.
Oh my
And I
God.
wanted to be around it.
He's still going.
It's off the
I'm
rails,
sorry.
baby. All right.
Oh my
It comes
God.
with a story, but I'm going to give you a moment to think. An exact moment in a past relationship when you know it died.
Oh.
And this happened to me and Molly this week.
I was like,
no.
I know where you're going with this.
Brian, look, they're always trying to work out their relationship shit on the show, but in the form of
Yep.
questions.
If I do something that
So-
irritates him in the
No,
week, he'll
it's
put it
not.
into his hot
It's
seat.
okay. Hear me out. You guys don't even know
Can
the
you
story.
have? Can we have come up with a song? Hey, your dirty laundry, and then we'll play that before y'all go into this.
We'll get a little thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just like my monologue intro. It'll be right behind that. So
we're still waiting.
hold
on
your
that.
breath, man.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Molly went to the CBD shop and she got these gummies, and there were 2 flavors: wild cherry, my favorite, and green apple, her favorite. And she came home with the green apple. And if you'd have held a gun to my head and said, which one would the love of your life choose, she would have wanted to make you happy and brought you home your favorite flavor.
I understand
And
why
she
she did it.
didn't.
I understand why she did it. I did.
But old Molly would have.
No,
so this
no,
is
I understand.
we're downhill now.
Molly is
The ride has started.
Molly is his ride or die. When he's wrong, they're wrong.
Nope,
She
not
backs
anymore.
him up.
I thought she was my ride or die. My
Listen.
ride or die would have brought home wild cherry.
No, listen, why she didn't bring the wild cherry? Because he likes it too much.
No,
You see, you have to have the apple so he doesn't do that much because he loves wild cherry.
oh,
He's not gonna
chicks
take as
choosing the
many-
apple. You want to
He's
go
not
there?
gonna take as much apple, so that's what you're doing. She's making sure you don't have too much.
Chicks can't lay off the apple.
You
Okay,
know
dude.
wait, I just want to break this down real quick.
Go ahead.
You're telling me that someone that you love and get to sleep with
Yep.
brought you CBD gummies and you're complaining.
Right?
Right?
She didn't have to tell
Brian gets
me
it.
that there was another flavor.
You know what?
This is the succubus sucking my soul out.
I was
Oh,
telling
I
you,
brought you
so if
CD
you
gummies,
like
you
these,
could have
they
said
have
that
another
happy
flavor
ending.
too.
You get your fucking favorite flavor, you bitch.
Look.
Enjoy the green apple.
I
No,
bought them for
that's
myself.
it.
That way, if you didn't like them, then I was late with them.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like, hey, Merry Christmas, I bought you an Xbox. Oh, you don't want it?
I got them for
Right.
myself and I shared,
Exactly.
basically.
There you go. There you
No,
go.
okay.
Do you know where the place is? Can you get your ass down there and get your fucking cherry?
I didn't know it existed, so she came home with the wrong flavor.
Oh,
She didn't even have to tell me about the wild cherry.
telling
Okay, you're just digging yourself a deeper hole. Where you're
How?
just like, I didn't even know the place existed, and I'm mad.
Yeah. No,
See?
I'm
Now
not
you know
mad.
it
I'm
exists.
sad. I'm disappointed, and I'm heartbroken.
oh
Frankly,
God, you're heartbroken. It's a little dramatic.
I'm
You're a
heartbroken.
little
So-
dramatic
So
right now.
since this happened,
I miss our
every
relationship.
single little thing that I do this week, he's like, "See, you're not in love with me anymore."
Yeah, all I do is cry and listen to the Righteous Brothers. You've lost that love and feeling.
I think at this point you just get a tattoo of a wild cherry and then
There you
You
go.
better know.
Call
If
it
you
day.
ever have the choice again, you better.
Get it on your forehead so she won't forget what you like.
Hey, look at that guy. He likes slot machines. He's got wild cherries. across
So
the
if, I,
forehead.
so if I'm buying something for myself, I have to buy the flavor that you like, in
You-
case you want.
You
some.
don't have to
You
do
have
anything. I just
spoiled
thought
him.
you would have.
Yeah, you have spoiled him to the
I
point
misplaced
that he expects
love.
that from you. And then when you don't do it, he says you don't love him anymore. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Let's get back to the show, guys.
So, do you have any relationship moments where you just know this is it? It's over. I don't ask
Amazing.
much in a relationship. Just
I can I give my answer?
yeah.
When I lose my boner.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're
Oh,
done.
where'd it go?
That's usually when you're reaching for your money.
It was around here somewhere. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian. Give a decent answer.
Yeah, mine's very similar. When Will loses his boner.
Yeah,
There you go. That's how you know.
No, okay. I don't know. I'm a very low maintenance relationship guy. I'm like a lab retriever sort of dog. Where I just need like food, water, and like playtime.
You scratch behind the ear and your belly rub. a
Yeah,
little?
I'm good. I was like, just cuddle me every once in a while and let me climb a tree. Or
do
that's
you
not-
have blind robotic like obedience? Because that's what I'm looking for, and I may switch teams when
that's
a
Molly's
little
on
bit?
here.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not a healthy relationship.
it's not. But
Dog
if you
has
pass-
robotic
if you
like
pass it
obedience.
off,
That's healthy as fuck. That's man's best friend.
Yeah, I know, but not in another human being. I'm talking about a
No,
dog.
I-
Yeah,
I bet you
I
Brian
think-
would have got me wild cherry.
I would have, buddy.
You see? Oh,
already Brian loves him more than you.
I don't know how I got in this situation. I don't know. I'm just trying to get out now.
he's a better partner than you. So
No, I guess for me, it's like that moment when you feel like that trust is gone. You know, like
the trust.
I've never found myself really in a relationship where I haven't really had a good like trust as a foundation. But there's that moment when you're like, are you really going to your mom's? I'm like, it's
Oh,
over.
boy.
It's
Yeah.
over.
When you start thinking, I actually should look at her phone because I think so.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think you should.
You shouldn't. You're just
You
gonna
should
find
never. You
pain,
Should,
but
never.
because that's it. It's too painful. You
Well,
know,
it shouldn't
trust
be.
and respect is another thing. And looking at her phone is not respecting.
Molly has
her.
my. Oh no, you don't.
I know,
You
but what
normally
I'm
have
saying
my
is,
phone.
Well, look, if they want to show you or whatever, that's a good thing to kind of
Yeah.
help build trust or whatever. But I think giving them that privacy of not looking at their phone, that's respect.
It
If
is.
you have to look and see who they've been texting or talking to, you don't respect or trust them,
And the
which
The
is
hard
why
part
I'm
too is-
alone.
Hey, Will, what kind of gummy flavor would you have picked?
Yeah.
I would have took one of each. What the fuck? Why? That's the easy one. You get one bag of each.
Why limit
$15.
yourself?
What are you, cheap?
She bought how many bags? 2 bags.
No, I went back and bought 2 bags of wild cherry, so I had to make a whole fucking run.
Okay, so you made a run, got it. But what did she bring? 2 bags of
One.
apple. Okay, but
Just
she only
one.
bought 1 bag. If she would have bought 2 bags, I'm sure she would have got you a bag of
She
cherry.
just came from the goddamn tax place. I know
Did
she has
you
money.
know that cherry was his
It doesn't
favorite?
get deposited instantly.
Did you know that cherry was his favorite?
Yes.
Did you know he doesn't like green apple?
It's okay.
He does not like green apple. I
It's not my
know.
You
favorite.
just not
I
not
know.
like.
I don't like watermelon.
I know
I'm
that he
lost
will
on
eat
the
it.
second
If
knot.
it
What
was
does that mean?
watermelon, I wouldn't have
If
gotten
she
it.
would have
I was
gotten
getting it to
watermelon,
try, and I
we
didn't
wouldn't
know
be
if he
here
would
today.
like it.
Show's over.
I love watermelon. Are you kidding me?
She was that if they had watermelon and she took it
Oh my god.
Can we move to the next question?
Brian, you like
to the
watermelon?
moon, she'd be on the moon if she brought watermelon.
Don't say that on the show, please.
To the moon.
Please.
All your classy balls.
Okay.
Jesus.
What do you shower or wash first in the shower? Because it says a lot about you, and I have an article here.
Okay. Go ahead, Brian. You're the guest.
Yeah.
I go top down. I go top down because
You
like
wash your head?
shampoo first.
I
Because
do the
then
head as well. So let's
because I feel like if you're gonna wash your
face
feet
your
or
head
something
because it's
first,
different.
like then whatever you're washing over that, like the dirty water's like going down.
Right.
And yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it hair or face?
hair.
First
Yeah,
to
hair.
put it in the hair, and
Wash
then
it.
I got the double where it has.
You're
the
most
conditioner.
likely a hopeless romantic.
Oh,
This guy.
damn.
I'll bet you Molly washes her feet first.
I wash my hair
her
first.
talons.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I use a separate soap for my face than I do the rest of my body.
She
I do
gets
too.
done
I do too.
sharpening her toenails, and instead of blowing it off, she takes a shower.
Molly has talents. That's on her OnlyFans. People are offering big money to see those planks.
Yeah. People like it.
Speaking of planks, how do you like our set? How cool is that?
It's dope, dude. I like it a lot.
Right?
It looks very professional.
Tom made that.
I built it.
He built it.
Built this city.
He's a crafty dude. And then we had a guest that came in and said, "Where did you get these pallets?"
William, no one wants to hear about the palette story
Oh,
for the
I-
100th
Okay.
time.
I almost choked him on the spot. I almost threw him off the set. All the work he put into
The
piecing this together and then carrying up the steps. We're on the third
I got
floor.
carpal tunnel. I had to sleep in
That
braces.
carpal tunnel.
There's
Molly had
70,000 screws in there.
70,000 screws,
70,000.
and this dude's calling it a pallet.
But was it?
Was it a pallet?
No,
No, it was.
It's
The-
pallet-ish, though.
It's
It
the
looks like
board.
it.
I bought the boards they make pallets out of. Actually, that was. I found this out the hard way. Now way to go. You got me started on pallets again.
I'm so
Those were
sorry.
like sealed shut, and then when I stained them, it dried and shrunk all wonky,
Buckled
and I
a
didn't.
little bit.
And then they're all
But
twisted.
it
so-
adds character to them.
I,
Oh, yeah.
I
It does,
think
yeah.
great looking set. I do. I enjoy
It is.
Well,
It's awesome.
so
It's like
stained
the
first.
remember like in middle school math or like a square's a rectangle, but a rectangle's not a square.
Yeah.
I feel like your backdrop isn't a palette, but a palette is your backdrop.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
I don't understand that enough to know if I should be mad or happy.
It's no, it's okay. Keep with your 1940s references.
Okay. Just keep going. All right. The rest of ours are going to be these questions are who would win in a fight? Ralph Cramden?
Or his wife, his wife. Come on, man. He's not in good shape. He couldn't. All she'd have to do is outlast him a little bit, smack him in the head a couple times, just stay away from him.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
not going the
If he,
distance.
if he tried to bear hug her, yeah, he couldn't. He'd start
Maybe
coughing.
the balls
and
were
hacking.
from his wife
I
punching
don't
him
think
finally.
he would ever. Right. I don't think he would ever hit her because she
That's-
never seemed the least bit concerned about it. Yeah, whatever, Ralph. Because it never happened.
Yeah. It's just a nice keeping her in check.
That was comedy.
Anyway,
back
no,
in the
our
60s.
current robot technology in a fight with a grizzly bear. Right.
Hmm.
Easy.
Easy.
What do you
The robot technology for sure.
Yeah.
You seen the Boston Dynamics, like the dog and the
Those
And I've
robo-dogs,
seen the
yeah.
bloopers. They're
Insane.
just showing you the highlights of when they do land them.
I know,
yeah.
but
Well,
you
all,
just
all
get
I've
one of
ever seen is the highlights of bear maulings too.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
just get one of those robo-dogs with like a machine gun on its back.
Yeah,
and the bear's
exactly.
done.
If it's got a machine gun, that's
I
different.
feel like you're automatically discrediting where technology is right now.
No, okay, no machine gun unless the bear gets a machine gun because you can't.
Well,
have guns.
100%. Yeah, he doesn't have
The
a
dog, the
opposable-
robot dog's taking the bear out.
Yes. Have
One's
you ever?
white,
It
ever-
depends.
and
I
the
don't
inner
know.
workings are all.
Bears are strong.
Jostled
It
up.
might-
Yeah, he'll knock the shit out of that thing.
I don't know
man.
what
It
those are
won't
made
be-
out of. It would
Yeah,
just
but
crumple.
it's a bear. Have you seen a bear bust through somebody's house, just knock the door off the hinges? Like it's not even like it's a toy. Bears are strong.
Is this
Hold
a
on, what's it
problem?
called?
Is this a problem where you guys live, or is it?
robotic. We do have bears running through once in a while. What-
Okay, fair enough.
Tom's a bear. Tell him, Palm.
Yeah, that's my fighting style.
It would have
That's his
to be a
fighting style.
specific type of robot. I would
Holy
think.
shit, they're $75,000.
The
You can just go get a bear for
Yeah,
free.
you can just get a bear for free.
Just get yourself a bear.
Why do you have a podcast at this point? you
Right.
could have a bear.
They keep getting out of that cardboard box when I pull the stick. It's just I gotta put a rock on
We
it or
should use a
something.
pallet.
I could
Yeah.
build a pallet.
The steel pallet.
You're gonna see a pallet just coming at me.
I guess that's the big question too. Is someone controlling the robot, or is it like the artificial intelligence
Right.
of the robot?
I would say, yeah, artificial intelligence, because no
Then the
one's
bear
commanding
wins.
the bear.
The bear.
Then the bear wins. I feel like
I
if
don't
it's
think
someone,
the bear would even pay it any mind.
yeah,
seriously.
like I was when I was a kid, I was obsessed with that. I'm still a kid. Let's be real.
This is what he's going up against.
Bot?
I was thinking. Remember the battle bots? They used to be huge.
Oh, the battle bots. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like if someone
Maybe if they're coming with like a saw blade.
You know,
yeah,
the,
then bear has no chance.
the
at that
joints
point.
going backwards creeps me out. It really does. It's
Oh, the
just-
backwards joints?
Yeah, it just creeps
did-
me
Makes
out.
me feel like we're made
when
wrong.
you see them running and jumping, it's ooh.
They did that whole the Black Mirror episode on this. You remember?
No.
When the
What?
robot fought a bear, that black
Yeah, no, they're like the Boston
Next season.
Dynamics thing. They're basically it's like the robots kind of took over.
You know, I watched every single one of them, and I'm not remembering that particular one, probably because I'm stoned all the time when I'm watching. And I can't retain what I saw.
No,
I
fair
watched
enough, fair
it.
enough.
watched
TV's
every
on. He's
single
just
one.
watching his popcorn go
No,
down
I mean,
and
like,
down.
I'm trying to remember a robot one. I guess I'll have to look that one
Oh,
up.
look at that.
Yeah, it was all in black and white. It was pretty cool.
Okay.
For 6 figures a year, though, would you take this job as a grizzly bear conflict manager?
What?
Yep. This guy studies grizzly bear fights.
Yeah, he's gonna be dead soon.
Nice.
6
Conflict
figures.
resolution.
Yeah,
So you got to
that's
go
not bad.
up and have them sit down and say what
Talk it
annoys them
out,
about
yeah.
the other one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Share a little honey.
Yeah,
If
if I had training going in, yeah, I'd take it. But
Would you?
yeah,
How do you train?
how do you
here's a
train for?
bear.
I don't know. Repetition.
You got to start with a little bear.
you got to know the bear's like
Make sure the mom's
mannerisms
not
and-
around.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you start with like you just read a bunch of Winnie the Pooh, and then you work your way up.
The Yogi Bear.
The Yogi, yeah, and then maybe Smokey too.
Yeah. Yeah, don't
And then-
smoke around that guy.
Yeah, you start
No,
with all of them.
He's a gummy guy. He's into edibles.
How did I know that was coming? That was just I walked right into it.
All right,
Wow.
who would win in a fight? Let me think. Rocky versus Rambo in the octagon.
Hmm.
Oh,
We're going. I got
I'm
a whole
going-
this.
Rambo. No doubt.
Rambo, because I feel like Rocky was so trained in
Boxing.
just boxing. Yeah,
Right.
MMA
He's
is
a
such a
great
different.
boxer.
Yeah,
Rambo's
MMA is
got
such a
other
different.
skills. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really.
Plus, Rambo's got that you
There's
know,
a
that
whole
anger, that
page dedicated to this.
rage inside of him,
Who would
man.
win in a fight? And then I'm like, this is stupid. Wait
No,
a
it's
minute,
not
this
stupid.
is actually good.
I find it interesting. Yeah.
They talked to Sylvester Stallone himself
And what did
on the podcast.
can you do a Stallone? What did he say? That's pretty good. Molly, can you do a Stallone?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Adrian. Come on, Brian,
Here
give
we
us
go.
a-
Showdown of the legends.
Adrian!
It's got to be in the ring. I think he said.
That guy will murderize you, Rock. He'll tear your limb from them.
They drew first blood.
He's rethinking, and Rocky will land the first 5 or 6 blows. If that does not incapacitate Rambo, which you don't think it will, Rambo's got it. He's thinking, and then again, see, he's already balling, getting
Well, if
out
he
of it.
makes those
bailing.
5 or 6 blows happen, but I don't think Rambo's going to get hit
Rocky
6
never
times.
wins the first round.
Yeah, yeah. It takes him a while to get going. I don't think he can beat Rambo at all.
No, it'll be.
But the big question is, can Rambo beat the Russian guy?
We're
What was the
gonna need
Russian guy's name from Rocky? What was that 4?
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago. Can Rambo beat Drago? That would be the one.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
isn't Putin just sending him over?
Because Vladimir Klitschko is the mayor of Kyiv, and he's a real heavyweight champion. He's not sending the
No, you're
movie
right. You're right.
That's
All right. This is a weird debate that I found interesting reading about. Do you think you should put your toaster away after you use it?
you're supposed to.
You're supposed to?
Yep.
Who doesn't just leave it on the counter?
Wait,
You're supposed to unplug it and not go off and leave it.
Well,
plugged
why
in.
doesn't the four-man grill get permanent counter real estate dedicated to it?
The
Your
what?
counters are only so big, so your toaster's taken up. What do you keep on it?
I
the
have
Q rate
depends
is
on the size of the kitchen. I feel
I have a
like if you
very
have a bigger
small
kitchen,
counter
you have more real
space.
estate.
Well,
You
Okay.
can keep that toaster out.
Then you
But
can
if
keep
you're
the foreman
studio
grill
in
out.
like a New York apartment, then you got to put that toaster away.
We have a toaster oven, so
Mm.
that one stays.
ooh, fancy.
That
I
one
didn't
stays
know
on
you
the
were
counter.
doing toaster.
Yeah, look at me, my
Yeah.
white privilege.
Oh, humble
Yeah.
brag. Tom brings up this whole toaster bit
It's not
just
a
so
brag.
she can let us know they have a toaster
We have a toaster
oven.
oven. It tastes like wild cherry.
It's not a brag. It's just it's there. It's a
It's
convenience.
Kind of
It's not a
it's
brag if it's
Ugh.
facts.
It's not as easy to just put away as like a
Text
little
of the
Well,
day.
toaster.
that's not it. I mean,
we
yeah.
have a toaster. oven.
I'll tell you, my counter is so small in my kitchen that I have my toaster next to my Keurig, and if I have to plug in the slow cooker, I've got to move the coffee maker aside, unplug the toaster, and get it off the counter.
You have a slow cooker?
yeah.
No,
That's how I
I've
cook
seen you
my
eat.
red
There's
beans and
nothing
rice.
slow about you.
Oh
in food.
man, I make some New Orleans red beans and rice.
How do
in
you
that slow
wait for it
cooker.
to get done?
It's hard. It's difficult.
My parents had a toaster oven that
Oh, she comes from a family of toaster
Oh,
ovens.
The toaster oven tycoon.
It was just written to you in the will.
no, it mounted under the cabinet, so it doesn't take up counter space.
Ooh, she's mounting.
There's the fancy.
Ooh, a hanging
cabinet mount.
toaster oven.
Toaster oven.
Ooh, how does
Can you
that
build-
plug in?
Can you build one of those
Size
with pallets?
gravity, man.
Can you build a toaster mount with pallets? Because I feel like
I don't know if I can do it upside
I mean,
down.
you could build anything with pallets.
German?
And speaking of tycoons, Brian, do you belong to the Valencia Orange tycoon family?
oh god, I wish. It'd be so nice. No, family's actually from Valencia, Spain.
Oh, Valencia, Spain. I thought you were. Where did I think you? I thought you were Filipino.
I am. So yeah. So part Filipino, part Spanish, and then
Nice.
just a whole lot of white.
I've been to Spain. I loved it. When I was stationed in Germany, I took a little trip over to Lloret de Mar. That's on the Costa Brava of Spain.
Yeah.
It was
Would you go
great.
back?
Absolutely.
I've
I
always wanted to go.
Yeah.
Always.
You have to wear some type of slipper on the beach because it's not sand, it's little rocks, and it'll just chew your feet up.
Destroy you, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
But
man.
I had a blast.
I got Milwaukee River.
I'll have to
Newburgh
tell you about
walking
that
feet.
sometime. I was like 25 and yeah, I had a blast there.
All right, should we just get on with the interview?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Brian's got a lot of stuff.
We don't want
here.
Brian to get upset that we're not talking about him fast enough.
I
No,
know.
not I'm
I'll
such a
save those
narcissist.
hot seat questions for another day. Let's do a couple announcements. Big Laugh Comedy Network. That's where you can find all the upcoming comedians right there in Texas. Where is it in Texas?
Austin?
Austin, Texas. Austin, Massachusetts. Twisted
that's cute.
Dreams Film Festival. Hey, speaking of traveling, we're going to the World Series of Comedy in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Minnesota.
That's
Are you
right.
doing it this year at
We
all?
are leaving the country, folks. We are going to Minnesota.
Unknown, man.
Well,
I-
come
I-
on, man. We're coming to Phoenix. That's where you live, right?
I'm in New Mexico.
Oh, you're in New Mexico. Why did
I
you
mean,
think-
I probably
same
will.
thing.
I tell myself maybe not every single year, and then I'm like, of course I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Why
but
Of course
you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
do it.
It's fun, and you get to see a lot of cool comics. And
Yeah, it's awesome because you like the very first time you do it, you're kind of that apprehension about doing a festival. But then it's a lot of the same comics over and over. So you're just like, hey man, it's like you make good friends. See
weren't
old
you
pals
a
again.
host one year?
Yeah, I hosted with Jamie Ward.
Yep. Jamie's doing Atlanta. I'll see him down there.
I know, dude. He texted me as soon as he applied. He's like, "Why did I do this?" I was like,
But you know, it said Bro Bridge, Louisiana, so he must have left left Atlanta.
I have no idea. I think his I think his parents did, and I think he was helping him out, like set up shop up there.
Oh,
So,
okay.
All right, Twisted Dreams Film Festival, October 14th to the 16th. Wisconsin's largest horror film festival. We're gonna be there
Yeah.
podcasting. We run it with the great guys over there at Twisted Dreams. We have Lloyd Kaufman, Mr. Trauma, going to be there. We're going to have another to be determined huge guest. I think it's going to be the guy who got killed in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Mark Hammond or something.
I have no clue. They haven't.
It's not as big as
A lot
Lloyd
of
Kaufman,
people-
but
A lot of
you could just
people
you
got
could just
killed.
ask me. It's a yeah.
yeah, that's the
Yeah, I
guy.
think that's him. Yeah.
Pop Culture Podcast every Thursday night. We're kicking ass over there on YouTube. Molly, we do movies with Mark. Movies
do.
with Mark Metcalf. Check that out. All right, let's get some interview time. You are big on TikTok. We got some TikToks of you here I wanted to show.
Oh no.
Dude, I didn't know you were that athletic, man. I mean,
Holy
like, Jesus.
balls.
What were you, like a gymnast or something?
I actually used to be a sponsored parkour athlete for a
Oh,
while.
parkour, nice.
Yeah, man.
Like the parkour from The Office. Did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. The amount of time, like, I have been sent those clips 2, 3, 4 times a day
Right.
since starting my TikTok. Yeah.
do they have competitions for parkour, or do you just do it for?
Yeah, there's actually a huge competition scene. It was a lot bigger a couple of years ago. Obviously, pandemic kind of shuts a lot of it down, but really, really big, especially in Europe. And then the U.S. just
my whole life I got to be clever to get on the For You page.
oh,
Here we
no.
go. Sorry about that. Our internet is running slow today. I think we're sharing
You're good, man.
a couple pages. So here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
When in reality, all I had to do was
Look at
take
these
one of my
guns,
videos,
man.
throw it in
Welcome to
reverse.
the gun show.
Why are my moves so much cooler in reverse?
Look at that.
Why did nobody tell me this? I feel like the Wave Gang's been lying to me for ages. This is not like a bottle.
Core power.
Core power.
Core power.
Core power.
We're doing core power. Watch this one.
Here I am.
Did you jump
Whoa.
out of the car
Oh.
window to start that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and you didn't play it the way he jumped back in the car.
Oh,
It cut
It's
off.
played.
yeah.
Oh,
like-
did
I
it?
saw it.
Oh,
played.
right.
Hey, we should
That
try
was
making
that
a
was
joke.
that was Will's request. He's like, do the one in reverse. It's my favorite. And
What
then
it
he
is,
started
it
talking
is.
to me
Dude,
about.
I'm a
about
fan of your
Meatloaf.
TikTok. Seriously. I mean, like, Tom is trying to do TikTok. Maybe you can spend a little time.
We got
with him.
banned.
Yeah, man.
We got banned because I said the word dick, right?
You got banned for
Yeah.
good?
Wait, okay, you guys talked to Travis, right? Travis Charles?
Yeah.
Did he talk to you about all his TikTok troubles?
No.
No.
So he had one went crazy, came for like millions and millions and millions of views of him just basically stroking off an icicle in Ohio. And they took it down and like I think he's still banned. I think he might still be banned for it.
Yeah, they don't fuck
He
around
told
with.
me he gets propositioned all the time from these girls or whatever.
Right, he's
Yeah,
just warming
oh,
up an icicle.
That was my introduction to your podcast. I was like, it would be him
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we had him on last week. It was fun.
Oh yeah, we had a blast last week. We had too much fun last week.
Too many people in the studio.
Yeah, well overbooked guests.
I sometimes do that. I sometimes overbook.
oh that's the excitement of it.
Right.
Here we go. Somebody lost a bet. What I need to know what this bet was. Here we go. But
Oh,
you
Jesus.
land it. He
Whoa.
lands it in a G-string. Lands the skateboard. He's got talent.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That is
Tom
awesome.
found it.
Oh, Tom found it.
That was some pro like slow mo. Yeah, it's very nice.
I feel like the thing about comedians on TikTok, I feel like so much of us are trying to put our content on there. Like I've tried and it fails all the
Right.
time. But the idea that like comics know where a punchline's supposed to be is
Mhm.
it's freaking perfect. Like everybody's attention span is 5-7 seconds anyway. So you're like,
Right.
it makes it so much easier to sculpt like things around like an idea rather than be like, oh, Germany, you know?
Oh no!
Oh, I like it. Sorry. Good night, everybody. But yeah,
Will, can you sculpt the joke backwards?
you could.
Okay. I said wrecked him, damn near killed him. I was feeling
Oh.
horrible because my dog was hit by a car. I told that to my teacher when she asked me how my weekend was.
You covered it all.
You got it all.
There you go. That's a backwards joke.
Did you ever watch was it Norm Macdonald's moth joke on Conan?
Oh, when
Yes.
it takes him forever.
Yes,
yeah.
just to get to the punchline. It's just like some like farmer joke.
Rambling
at the-
story. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
By the
I
time he gets
feel
to the punchline, you've like forgotten that it was a
that it was
joke.
actually and it's just some like lollipop joke sort of. God,
Yeah.
like I feel like you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp of brilliance.
Of Norm Macdonald? Are you
There you
serious?
go.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that he's gonna reach that level, but I mean,
Oh,
But
then
he's
you
not
know,
not saying
I'm
it.
gonna
yeah,
have to
just give
deal
the
with
kids
this
something to
shit
shoot
now,
for, bro.
Brian.
Yeah,
Give
that's
the
all
kids
right.
I'm gonna have
something
to
to
deal
shoot
with
for.
this shit.
Let's talk
Molly's
about more about
gonna
my
have
comedy,
to do.
guys.
You know,
Let's
Brian compared
make
me
this-
to Norm Macdonald, the great Norm Macdonald.
Well,
And
the great Bryan Valencia was saying that about me. So
No, keep going. This is great. I'll get off to this all night.
everybody's great, Molly.
yeah. So you're pretty damn young for all this philanthropy work and stuff you've done here.
How old are you?
I'm 28. 29 next week.
Oh well, happy birthday,
Oh,
man.
your
Thanks, man.
website says
St. Patty's Day?
26.
St. Patty's Day?
Day after.
That's my brother's birthday, March 18th.
Heyo, dude, I'll fly up.
He's dead.
What a loser. Okay, I'm sorry. If it was anybody else on the show, I wouldn't have said it, but I love you, Will.
I think you called my dead brother a loser.
No, I did.
Yeah, he lost.
I'm so tempted to
He
press
fought
this
lung
button.
cancer and he lost.
Okay, good.
Oh God, it got real. Oh shit.
And at the end, he had to
Jeez.
because of the pain.
went the way of old Yeller.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
Oh.
it didn't take, so he crawled back to the gun.
Oh God. That's when he called the family over. He's like, "Hey, can you help me out with this?"
Can you kick that this way? No, that's my job. Oh God, we gotta.
How does it feel
You
that you
share a
crossed your own
birthday with my
line?
dead brother. What are you gonna do? It's not your fault. Hey, everybody's birthday. Somebody's died on their birthday. It happens. Oh, but it was his birthday. He died in September, but it was his birthday. You know, he would have been 70. How old are you? 29?
29, yeah.
Yeah, he could be your daddy.
He could.
So when you
So
turn
he
20,
was gay, so
No, so instead of him being my daddy, he'd be like, "Daddy."
when I turned 28, I want to know if you had the same feeling I did.
Okay.
You heard of the 27 Club, right?
yeah.
All these rich or like famous, Jimi Hendrix,
Janis Joplin,
Kurt
Kurt
Cobain.
Cobain.
Everybody died at
27.
27, and they're like legends. But when you turn 28, you'll never be part of that club.
Oh.
Oh, I just killed it for you.
Oh,
You
yay.
did. You kind of. Sorry, I gotta.
Yay.
Dang
No,
it.
you're never gonna be
I
like
don't want to be part of that club
I do.
because they're dead. Life is better than being dead.
Smothered in earth.
You're never gonna be that good now. You can never achieve it. You're
whatever.
excluded.
Okay, why would I compare myself to Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin?
Aren't there comedians that
and
died at
Kurt
27?
Cobain? I don't know. Why don't you do research?
I
on
gave
your
you
little-
a whole fucking computer.
I'm not looking this shit up. I'm having a conversation with my friend here. Let me go on the computer. Oh, Brian, excuse me while
Okay.
you're on the show. I have to look up dead comedians at 27.
But instead, I'll do that.
That's
No,
he's
I
the one
like
that brought the story up. Don't you think he would have researched his material?
I didn't know it was.
You well, anyway, let's move along. So, Brian, what do you got anything to plug? You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, so I'm making my way a little bit through Southwest again. I've got a headliner gig over at the Edelweiss Club over in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's going to be the first Thursday and Friday of June.
Okay.
And then going to be working up in Looney's in Colorado Springs and then House of Comedy over in Phoenix.
Nice. You doing House of Comedy? What are you doing there?
I can't remember the date. I probably should have written that down. But
How'd you get in?
um,
We'll have to talk later. I
yeah,
wanna
I've
get in
got
there. I got family there. I'm gonna stay with my family when I'm out there.
you guys. You have the House of Comedy over in Mall of America, super close to you, right?
We're doing that. We're gonna be there. I did it last year.
Awesome. Yeah,
It was
do
great.
honestly bring the podcast too, and then just
Yeah, we're bringing the
hitting up Brad
podcast.
Garrett, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it should be fun.
So-
No comedians died at
No
27.
comedians at
Oh,
27.
well,
What was
God, dang
the
it.
I would say
Just rock
32.
stars.
32. John Belushi and Chris Farley, 32.
32.
Oh.
I'm
Heck
over that,
yes.
too.
I've got like 3 years left.
You can still do it, man.
I can do it. I can
I
make it
believe
happen.
in you.
And you're not a drug guy though, are you?
No, not really.
So I have to
Well,
ask.
adrenaline's a drug, right? That parkour's got to get pretty.
Bro, yeah, that's it's
Bro,
addicting.
yeah.
Oh, he
adrenaline
could die
junkie.
from a parkour accident.
I could.
Here we go. I was just bringing up your YouTube page to get to that, and it decided to play on its own.
No, I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
We got an editor.
Look,
Right?
look at you figuring out technology and shit.
Hey, it's 10:47,
You know what? Actually,
man. I'm
when
just
we-
going to bed normally.
When I did what I'm pretty sure when I did House of Comedy the last time, you brought me up. You
I
were hosting that
probably did
night.
in
You did.
Phoenix, right? I was
Yeah,
the
in
host.
Phoenix. Yep.
Yeah, I am not
That's
proud of
cool.
that hosting. That was hosting in Phoenix was rough, dude.
Was
was,
it? I don't remember. I know I had a great set.
Yeah, everybody's set was phenomenal. There's
What a good
something
crowd. What
there
happened?
was something
I don't
about
even
the
remember.
hosting spot just kind of kicked my butt that night.
Did you get up on the stool like you used to do? The first time I saw you do that, I was like,
What's
I
the stool
stopped
thing?
doing it because it wasn't really a punchline. It was just like, look how cool I am. So
William
I,
uses a stool now.
no, but
Yeah.
no, he gets up on this. Yeah, because I got arthritis in my spine. They sit, but he got up on all fours on the stool.
Nice.
and then I used to do like a handstand off of it and stuff.
Yeah, like yeah.
I have to ask about the sex pigeon in between your name there.
Oh yeah, I had no idea. I was just figured.
There you
Oh,
go.
so there's no story behind that. You just thought,
No, yeah, it was between
Throw
that
it
and
in there.
Beef Wellington, and I just felt like
okay, I like it.
I used to have a friend that would come to Chicago with me, and he was obsessed with the pigeons. He was just like, oh, look at this little pigeons.
Him and
They're
Mike-
waiting for the bus.
Is your friend
to
Mike
come."
Tyson?
Oh, Belushi is probably 33. Jeff says.
I didn't want to name drop him.
Oh,
but,
33.
Yeah,
My
But I'm
bad.
friends with Mike Tyson.
Are you really?
Yeah, I beat him in a fight.
No, he
Yeah.
is friends with a couple of professional wrestlers though.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
real tight.
Okay.
One of those wrestling fans.
I'm in
Nice,
the
man.
closet. Yeah. But
Did you
thanks
ever,
for outing me.
Did you just say I'm in the closet?
I'm in the wrestling closet.
Closeted. Well, I
Me and the
mean,
boys go in the closet and we wrestle
if you're a
around.
wrestling fan, you're probably in the closet as well.
I'm not. I don't
I,
get it.
He
I
is
wrestled.
not in the closet. He is
So I
wide open.
wrestled in
don't
high
get
school.
it.
I
I
wrestled
don't
in
get
high
it.
school, and I was in NCAA for college.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
And I-
100-pound
It's
weight
like-
class? What did you weigh? What did you tip the Toledo at back then?
I broke 100 my senior year of high school, and then I wrestled
Whoa.
125s in college while I still weighed 100.
Our,
Wow.
And
our buddy Terry is probably about the same build as you, and he still wrestles.
yep,
Well, Wow.
Yeah.
it's like this small, compact, like adorable people.
Yeah.
Or did you have you gotten Nathan on the show yet?
Which
Nathan,
one?
Which one?
Nathan, he's a comedian. He did World Series with us a couple years ago, but his brother's Randy Orton.
Oh, Nathan Orton. No.
Yep.
You should have said Nathan Orton. No, but I am going to ask him. I think
I couldn't think of his last name, so I had to think of his brother's last
So I
name.
had to think of his
Randy
brother and
Orton.
then his father as well, and then
Tom would love that. You know, he could come out of the closet with his wrestling.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I do plan to ask him though.
Yeah, I think it would be
Yeah.
a fun show for you guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, here we go. Here's your YouTube page. We'll get your website in a little bit. You got
Uh-huh.
Quran TV. Did you get a lot of Muslims?
Yeah, I at the very start of the pandemic made a full television show. They were like 45 minutes each, and I actually had like 6 episodes. Put 2 of them on YouTube, and the very first episode, my friends were like, "Hey, it's not Korean TV, that's Korean TV.
Yeah.
And I looked at like half the comics like in Hindi. I'm like, oh no.
Oh my God.
no.
So you meant
but I spent like
quarantine.
You were
But
trying
I
to
had
make a pun
spent
on
like
quarantine.
Foreign TV.
literally
Korean
I
TV.
spent maybe
Oh, God.
3 full days like working on graphics. I was designing them all, like drawing them up. I was like, I already made the graphics. We're keeping it. And so every single subsequent like episode, I was like, welcome back to Quran. Oh shit. If you're here for Quran TV, you're in the wrong place. I'm really sorry. It's gonna be a lot of cows.
Yeah.
Jeff says he broke 100 when he
I
was
got
in
a
kindergarten.
friend, Tammy Watt, who used her work email and she made her name and she didn't realize it for a year that
Twat?
it was Twat.
Oh. She's
So
not
you
that-
did the same thing, but
her name's
yours is
Twat,
worse.
but she's not that bright.
Well, she married into it.
Twat.
Now she's Twat.
I like the word twat though. I don't think it's as bad as the C word. Twat's
No,
just,
it's not. My favorite recently is Cooter. I feel like that's
Cooter. Yeah.
Cooter needs its day in the sun.
Cooter. I
Is it
know
with a
guy,
T
his last
or
Yeah,
name
it's
is
anytime
Cooter.
Yeah,
someone orders a
C-O-O.
charcuterie board, I like, yeah.
Shout out
Cooter.
to John Cooter out there. That's
Carcucci
his
board?
last name, Cooter.
Yeah.
There we go.
What a poor last name.
Random.
So at your age, how do you do so much philanthropy work? I always thought that was for older rich people.
people.
Old rich white guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an old soul. My glass balls are on the moon or something. No, I started off. Comedy was actually originally philanthropy for me. I didn't really have aspirations for comedy too much. But
Flipping around, man, if I could do that, yeah, this would be my website too. I would just be showing people.
oh man, thanks.
That is awesome.
So my first job out of college
Mhm.
was for an organization called Jokes for Miles, and we built a website so that people could essentially tell kids who are sick with cancer in the hospital jokes, because a lot of times they're getting the medicine they receive, but they
That's
don't
great.
have they're not allowed to leave the hospital. They don't have that social life. So we had people all around the world just calling in random kids in the hospital and telling them fun little jokes.
So of course there would be clean jokes though.
Yes, yeah. So we
that-
had a
that I'm out.
we
You
had a
gotta
screening.
vet the people that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
introducing to children to, right?
That
Right.
leaves me out. I'd like to help the kids, but I don't have too many clean jokes.
What's up, loser? Like no, we would vet the
All right,
jokes.
you know, kid, you know what a gooch is? Or
Yeah,
a
you know-
nacho? It's that place between your balls and your asshole, right there. That's what
How-
the joke's about. You
Wait,
gotta
how
know
do you
that.
scratch your balls? No.
You gotta wiggle them together. You ain't gotta worry about that. Wait for them to drop, and then you'll know what I'm
But
talking about.
Yeah,
I
wait
saw
for the
Make
drop.
a Wish.
Oh wait,
on
maybe
there.
don't wait for the drop. You might not make it. Yeah, no.
I saw Make a Wish there. Can you imagine something like, so what would you like? I want Bryan Valencia to come through here doing gymnastics.
I would love that, man. It would be so cool.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the website we built, we were able to screen the jokes and then send them through. Usually that day we had a whole team that would just make sure that we're all, they're clean enough for kids.
Right, right.
And then on the other side of it, it was the adult side of the website. Not like that. It's like, but it
parents.
had basically links and forms that went to all sorts of resources that parents could go through when their child is diagnosed with cancer.
Wow,
So I
that's
spent
awesome.
a good 3-4 years doing that and working on philanthropy.
Wow, dude, that's impressive.
Thanks, man. And now I
That
tell
is-
dick jokes in Chili's.
No, and
Yeah.
you know, my sister had a son with a brain tumor, and they went through Ronald McDonald House and St. Jude Hospital, and Dr. Carson was actually his doctor, and he told him it was around, it could blind him, so it's a slow moving tumor, and just to leave it alone. So he said he wouldn't go in and operate. But those people are great. That's a
Yeah.
great thing that you did there, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was definitely very eye-opening for me, as being as young as I was, to step into that world.
Yeah.
And then my mom was diagnosed with cancer when I was super, super young, and I did thankfully survived, but it's definitely been a part of my family for a really long time.
Well, that's good about your mom surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So-
going through it right now.
Yeah, he's going through it right now with his dad.
Yeah,
Sucks
Yeah.
balls.
It does.
it does. Yeah, are they scratched balls though? That's the big question.
All I think about
Always.
is how stupid we're gonna look in 100 years when they look back and say, you treated cancer by using radiation on the body to get it so sick that cancer said, fuck it, I can't live
I'm
here.
out of here. Yeah, yeah.
That was how you did it?
That's
Hey, I survived cancer. Yeah,
that's really a simple way of putting it, but it's exactly right.
yeah.
And that's the hard part too. Just I know the process of trying to find a new
Because
cures.
you send someone, be like, you got to fight for cancer, but I know it's stupid. It's
Yep.
going to be stupid. I do
That-
that. I just think about that, like putting bug spray on. People are going to
Yep.
look at us and be like, you just sprayed chemicals
On your
on your
body.
baby and rubbed it. You wonder why everybody has cancer? You're
Well,
literally,
it's safe for humans. 'cause it
Is
comes from- yeah, of course. It's been tested.
there's
It's
so
all
many
good.
things that are
I
just,
trust them.
this is dumb. We should not be having cans of chemicals.
Yo, you
Yeah.
want to get
This is
eaten up by
dumb.
mosquitoes?
Hey, Will, your son has a comment for you.
God,
Oh
what?
boy. Bringing up the energy, man, the family sob stories.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it. Your son said it.
That's my son. I'm glad he's watching. I mean,
bro.
I
I
will.
tried to pull him out of it, bro. I tried.
He's been trying.
He's got
All right,
a
I'm
mind
good.
of his
Keeps going
own.
back.
I'm good. I'm trying. I know.
We're
It
not
must
off
be-
the rails anymore. We're in.
Yeah.
No, I
I
know.
know.
We're
I'll
I'll
treading
bring it up
along.
here. I
We're-
just want
we're just-
everybody to know that Russia has hypersonic nukes
This will help.
that travel 5 times the speed of
Leave
sound,
Gail alone.
and we could be dead before the Facebook delay even reaches you.
Nice.
So that's the energy I want. Brian, where can we find all of your stuff? I'll bring up your website.
Yeah, awesome. So you can find all of my stuff is on my website, Bryan-Valencia.com. That's Brian with a Y.
It is a hell of a website too.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Look,
So
great.
you'll be able to find all my comedy there, my philanthropy, and then also I'm soon to publish a volume of poetry that has nothing to do with comedy at all, but that's up there as well.
There
You can find all my YouTube clips, and then also if you follow my Instagram, it's at Bryan Lyons, and my TikTok is Life of Bry.
Life of Bry.
Awesome.
B-R-Y.
Yeah.
And tonight I am headlining at Bibbs
Bibbinger.
Comedy Hall. That's in Slinger. It's hosted by Brandon Wine with Bo Gella, Sasha Rosher, Gary Zedzikowski, and Drew Flaggy. It's tonight at 8 p.m. Apparently it's sold out. So
Yes.
Awesome.
I may or may not be at my godchild's
such a beta male. He's gonna go to a baby shower. What
baby
kind of-
shower.
Oh,
Maybe.
Put on your mom's apron while you're there and tie yourself to her
My
apron strings.
godchild. Congratulations, Melanie.
Yeah,
I was
congratulations,
there
Melanie.
at your baby shower, and now I have to be there at your baby's.
Brian,
baby
how many
shower.
baby showers have you been to?
I've been to a lot in the past couple of years. I'm gonna be honest.
have?
Boom!
I was
Oh,
telling
he's a
Molly
beta male.
right before we
Stop.
started, I was like, I feel like every time I go, it's me buying my friends gifts because they forgot to buy condoms. Like
There you go.
every
Right?
single time.
That's exactly right. Well, wait, tell them what your mom, what her one of the games that she does,
Yeah,
and
tell me about
tell me,
your
have y'all
mom.
done this?
She takes a bunch of candy bars, all different flavors, blends them up, smears them in a diaper, and everybody has to guess
You
the
gotta
candy bar.
microwave it a little bit too, so it's like
Oh, that's the trick.
Yeah.
You
you see.
have
get
to
it
eat
melty.
chocolate
gross.
out of a dirty diaper.
It's not.
You don't eat it. Everyone
you do.
passes it around and
You can
smells
try
it.
it.
Eat it.
You can eat it if
I've
you want.
never
Oh, you just
eaten
smell it?
Have
Oh,
you
that's-
won? Did you win the prize?
Pick it like
Yeah.
no.
I thought that's what you said. You eat it,
You
right?
eat it.
You eat it.
Oh, that's
So I
Did you
think-
eat
also
anything out of a
terrible.
diapper, Brian?
I've-
Yeah,
I went to-
Madonna.
Duh, I went to college. I
Adult diapers. Madonna wears adult diapers.
I
That's
feel
what
like
she pees when she coughs, man. It's not her fault.
this is why you should go to the party, is
Okay.
you have the opportune time to put a real diaper in the mix.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
with Tom poop in
I was gonna
it.
say there's no babies to get the
The
diaper
Tom-
from. You'd have
and
to
then-
fill it out.
Take that one home.
What is this? A Tootsie Roll?
You could
not as
rank the
sweet
real
as the
turd
rest.
in there.
That would be terrible.
Gross.
But that's when the party really starts, you know?
Ooh, that's when the party ends.
Give it to mom first. She had COVID. She'll never smell it.
I'm out.
I don't know. Let me have another bite. I can't taste shit.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Eat it up, babe.
All right. I'm sorry I brought it up.
It's all right. Molly hit our reads. What can we do?
Oh my gosh. You guys like and share our show.
There's my girl.
We're everywhere at Off the Rails TM. Go to our website, offtherailstm.com. We got a little Amazon link there. Click that. Takes you to Amazon. You shop like normal. We get a little kickback.
All right. Thank you very much, universe. And remember, we're not good enough. We could be dead at any second.
We could.
Any second.
Thank you.